Students, we are going to continue our notes for 6-1, and if you notice there was a little Scrabble bag in front of you, and we are going to examine how to generate multiple random samples. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, and 26 tiles have been placed in this bag, one for each letter. So if we were to draw 4 out as a random sample out of the 26, let's see what we get. We get an F, a W, a P, and a G. Okay, so we'll write that in the first box. P, F, W, and G. Okay, now let's put these back in the bag. And let's do another random sample. We may get some of the same letters, we may not. But they're still going to be representative of the population. P, T, H, and L. Oh, look at this. We got P again. So in the second set, we got P, L, T, and H. Let's try this one more time. Four tiles. We get G, we get N, we get F, maybe I'm not digging enough, and we get W. Interesting. So in this one, we get G, N, F, and W. Alright, so let's circle things that are the same. I ended up in this random sample. In the first sample I got P, in the second sample I got P. Look, we got a repeat. Let's examine if there's other repeats, okay? So other repeats would include, let's look here, there was a G in the first sample and a G in the third random sample. So if you notice, there are some repeats going on now. Also, if we look again, there's another repeat, F and F. So sometimes you will get repeats and sometimes you won't, but the point to this is they're all representative of the population of the alphabet of 1 through 26. So now let's look at the next section here, and that is just a little sample of how we would come to an estimate. So in Miss McKenzie's class, let's say she has 100 students overall throughout the day. And she takes a random sample or survey of 20 students because 20 is a good sampling of 100. And she found 7 like Twizzlers, 12 like Jolly Ranchers, and 1 doesn't eat sweets. So let's look at this information. How many students are in the sample? Okay, the sample was 20 students. How many students are in the population? Well, that would be all the students she teaches throughout the day. In this case, that would have been 100. Then let's go to this next part. You got to do a little math here. How many students of Mrs. McKenzie would you estimate prefer Jolly Ranchers in all? Okay, so let's look back at the top. This is a really great place we can apply some prior knowledge of proportions. So she found that there were 12 who liked Jolly Ranchers, and that's 12 students out of 20. Because there were 20 in the survey. Okay? Well, that equals a mystery number of estimating how many like it out of 100 altogether. Okay? So let's go through this. We're going to solve this proportion. First, multiply your diagonals. 20 times x is 20x equals 12 times 100 is 1200. Now we're almost done. We are going to divide both sides by 20. So let's do that. Fraction bar under each side and divide by 20 on both sides. The 20s cancel out because 20 divide 20 is x equals, and then 1200 divide 20 is 60. And then we write a real world answer. She estimates let's see, it is estimated. We could write that as well. That 60 students prefer Twizzlers out of 100. Or not Twizzlers, my apologies, prefer, wasn't it, Jolly Ranchers. So that would certainly be important to know when she goes to purchase candy.